I would like everyone to know that Learning Resources is a mission-driven business that supplies educational products to consumers and also through schools through its sister company, Hand2Mind. Since we're two organizations, what makes the group of companies, Learning Resources and Hand2Mind, unique is that we serve multiple different markets. We serve the educational space, specifically through supplying products through publishers. We sell specifically to schools, directly through the schools or school districts. And we also sell through the commercial space. So you'll find our products in big box stores, you'll see them online, and you'll also see them sold through Amazon. So Learning Resources and Hand2Mind use a lot of different components of the D365 environment. We use the financials, we are using CE, we use obviously the manufacturing side of things, we use MRP, we use the forecasting capabilities, we use the costing, we use the new Voyage module component of the costing, which definitely has added benefits, as we look at trying to precisely look at costs on a voyage level, so on a shipment level for products coming in by ocean. But it's pretty much the full suite of the basic functionality that you need to run, a manufacturing and selling organizations.
So Learning Resources currently uses a whole bunch of different automations. We use auto waving, we use auto route, which basically routes orders depending on weight. We use some batch programming behind the scenes to release orders to the warehouse to make it kind of seamless. And D365 has been able to make our inventory accuracy a lot better by the cycle counting process that they have implemented, where somebody could go to a location and just cycle count. We don't have to pre-program like our old system, give a whole bunch of locations for the person to count, and then they count it. The person could just go up and cycle count whatever's available.
Some of the bigger benefits we're looking to gather from the new system is now we have the ability to go in and look at information in various areas of the organization. For instance, if I want to know how many containers is coming in, with the new system, I have access to that data. Previously, I had to call procurement or another department to get information that I was seeking. And with doing that, you can pull the information down from the system and format it exactly how you want it into an Excel spreadsheet. And what that does is now I'm not tapping into someone else's time for data information. It's something we can do ourselves at our fingertips.
I'm really excited because there's some really big plans for our system, one being multi-warehousing for our Hand2Mind building. When we originally planned this out, we planned on one warehouse, and now that we've broken into 3 separate warehouses, we're looking at the multi-warehousing feature to implement in Hand2Mind.
One of the bigger things that we are proud of is actually going in and able to create reports for KPI data. Which is something we didn't have before. It took too long to get it.
So I would say the area that I've personally seen the biggest benefit from going to D365 as compared to our legacy system, it truly is within that forecasting area. In our legacy system, the forecasting was outside. It would only come in once every month or 2 months, depending on which company you were working on. And when you had to reforecast, you had to reforecast everything all at once. We don't have to do that anymore in D365. It can be set up by item groups, it can be forecasted at those levels, and you can forecast A's more frequently than you forecast C type of items. The what if capabilities within the production planning side is also huge. That didn't exist in the old system. It had to be done outside of the system. So those are really 2 big wins.
I think where D365 has really helped is it's a single system. There is no ERP and a WMS and then a CRM. It's all integrated, right? One database, sharing of databases. And also it's multi-company, multi-currency. So one of the things we've been able to do is start to bring those companies together. Our overseas branch, LR UK, will be in D365. So it's, it's one financial statement, one procurement group, one demand planning group, as opposed to the way it's broken up today with, different divisions, different people doing that job. If a customer phoned in and said, "Where's my order?" you couldn't say, "Oh, it's being picked at the moment." Well, they have that visibility because again, and then on the back end, you have people in the warehouse that can look and say, "What's coming?" They couldn't do that before, right? Because they're 2 separate systems. So I think the integration between the front office, the back office is a big benefit. And then Microsoft extends that out beyond to the CRM products and to the BI tools, with the data lake and, the data is replicating, at least daily, maybe more often, and we have instant access to run the BI reports and that type of thing. So I think the integration, from my perspective, was a really big feature, a really differentiator between the other products that are out there.
Our company is dependent on D365 on a daily basis. We couldn't run our assembly, we couldn't run our warehouses without it. We rely on it exclusively on the financial side of things to put in transactions. We couldn't pay vendors without it. We couldn't collect money from customers without it. So it really is the backbone of our business.